Welcome to episode 22 of the Unstoppable Podcast. My name is Dan J. Gregory, and I am committed to hunting down the secrets of business mastery and human performance. My goal for the Unstoppable Podcast is to share insights from some of the most successful entrepreneurs, inspiring thought leaders, world-class athletes, and prominent celebrities to help you to become unstoppable in business and life. Each week I'll be bringing you a new interview with an inspiring person and sharing my own results as I pursue the answers to the question, how can I create the ultimate edge in my business, make a significant impact, and live an extraordinary life? Welcome to episode 22 of the Unstoppable Podcast. Today, as you'll hear in the tone of my voice, I am not feeling so great. Thursday would normally be an interview with another entrepreneur or celebrity or musician or entertainment star. However, right now, I have not got a guest for this week. So in the interest of being upfront, transparent, and authentic, I have let myself down by not sourcing someone for this week. I have plenty of people lined up over the coming weeks, so just couldn't get anyone in time for this week. So you have me, and today I'm going to be talking about business. Now, in the interest of following the Unstoppable brand, I must let you know that I am rather under the weather, and I'm sat here with my healthy tea, which is designed to help me overcome this flu-like situation. And this tea it's honey, it's lemon, it's ginger, it's chili pepper, it's cayenne pepper, it's turmeric, it's cinnamon, it's coriander, it's a whole bunch of anti-inflammatory herbs with lemon, honey, and hot water. And it's rather spicy. I went a little to town with the chili stuff, but it's working. It's working. Positive state of mind. I will soon see the back of this, but I didn't want to let you guys down. It would have been the first ever Thursday that I would have missed if I hadn't produced an episode today, and I was pretty much bedridden, but I went for a walk just to get some oxygen in my lungs and change my state, change my physiology, as we've talked about so far in the podcast, how important it is to raise your energy by using your body, and it's got a little bit more life in me. So we're going to be talking about business today. I've just released the Unstoppable Entrepreneur Program, which is for visionary entrepreneurs who want to disrupt their marketplace and change the world with their work. This is for people who want to make a dent in the world, those who want to achieve their own greatness and build an empire and create financial freedom for themselves whilst living a life by design and not living by conventional terms. It's for change makers, it's for influencers, it's for trailblazers, it's for revolutionary entrepreneurs, it's for thought leaders. And what it's really all about is it's a step-by-step plan for marketing your advice, your passions, your brand, your products online. It shows you step-by-step how to grow your tribe, get followers, sell your products and programs, and become a highly followed, highly respected thought leader in your industry. And through the program, you discover how to choose your key topics, your brand, how to build an iconic brand, and sell the products effortlessly and become oversubscribed. So there's really 8 core steps that I've identified that create what I describe as an unstoppable entrepreneurial venture. And I'm going to cover those 8 steps with you today. So this is for you if you are looking to inspire people with what you know. It's now time to monetize your life story, your advice, your how-to expertise, your passions. It's time to become an unstoppable entrepreneur and build your lifestyle business, creating an income, doing what you love, and living life on your terms. So before we get into the 8 steps, really there's kind of 4 core problems that the Unstoppable Entrepreneur Program solves. Firstly, it's for people who potentially have a lack of leads for their business. You know, they've got a great expertise, they've got a great service, a great product, but they just can't get enough leads to get the level of income that you desire through your business. Secondly, it's for people who have low prices and need to raise the bar when it comes to their own price points. Thirdly, the third problem is for those who have a lack of leverage. You might be working one-to-one, you might be working long hours, you might be tied to your desk, you might not have the ability to take your business abroad, you might not be able to travel with your business, you may not be able to run it with your mobile phone or your laptop. This is really about showing you how you can create massive leverage with your business. And finally, number 4, the worst of them all, is if you are suffering a lack of clarity. And I have been a victim of all 4 of these core problems, and It gives me a unique perspective on all four in terms of how I can show you how to overcome these. And the worst of all is lack of clarity. For many of the people listening to this podcast, probably between the ages of 25 and 35, multi-passionate, multi-skill set, we live in this world where we have so much choice, so much abundance, yet we feel like we're stuck and overwhelmed because of this amount of choice that's available to us. So the program in Module 1, The Way of the Unstoppable Entrepreneur, really helps you get that level of clarity. So I'm going to run through the 8 steps of the Unstoppable Entrepreneur program right now and share some of the insights that will help you with your business if you're listening to this podcast right now. I do apologize for the tone of my voice and the energy levels. I hope you can bear with me and find value nonetheless. So step 1 is the way of the unstoppable entrepreneur. Now, there's 2 things I've really identified that characterize an unstoppable entrepreneur. Number 1 is that they think big. They are mission driven. And secondly, they're not only in business to create a lifestyle that they love, but they're also in business to make a difference. They're in business to unleash their greatness. They're in business to take their talents, their skills, their passion, their expertise, and make a real difference in the world with that expertise. It doesn't mean that you have to work 60-hour, 90-hour weeks to get your work out there. You can still create a lifestyle business, but your primary driver is mission-driven business. The second thing that stands out for the unstoppable entrepreneur is that the unstoppable entrepreneur chooses the path of mastery. The unstoppable entrepreneur is fully aware of their strengths, their special sauce, I call it, their true talent. Some will call it the zone of genius. And this is about selecting your topic and mastering it. So when I talked about clarity, this is about selecting your core areas of expertise that you are going to become known for in your marketplace, in your niche, and then beyond. You see, making a decision when it comes to selecting your core expertise is one of the most important things you'll ever do. And in light of what I've said so far about being multi-passionate, there is a way where you can find that sweet spot, that convergent spot where you can take multiple interests and multiple skill sets and find that sweet spot which combines multiple different interests and passions and talents. And that is where we find the way of the unstoppable entrepreneur. And the final part really is that your business is designed to make a difference, but it's also designed to create the lifestyle that you desire. We only live once, and that leaves me to think 2 things. 1, I want to make a difference. I want to make an impact on my time on this earth. And number 2, I want to enjoy my time on this earth, not only through the work that I do, but through the experiences I have outside of my work. So the way of the unstoppable entrepreneur is about identifying the lifestyle that you want to create with your business and building your business around that desired lifestyle. The second core step with the unstoppable entrepreneur is to start your movement, to start your revolution. As I said, part 1 is about identifying your mission, and this is now about clarifying your mission. You see, I look at some of the businesses out there in the world disrupting the marketplace right now. People like Uber, people like Airbnb, these huge businesses that have come out of virtually nowhere, online businesses, and disrupted the marketplace. You don't have to have a technological business. This is for people who have a passion or an expertise, but this is about having a mission for your expertise. What difference do you want to make? What impact do you want to make on your marketplace? What is your revolutionary rally call? So the Unstoppable Entrepreneur has a rally call which inspires others to join in the movement. This is movement marketing. This is about making a difference, attracting your tribe of people who want to follow the way of thinking that you adopt. But not only the way of thinking, they want to follow you for who you are, for who your authentic self is. There's so many businesses out there, copycat businesses. It's all about being yourself. So starting your revolution is about getting clear on what impact you want to have and who you want to impact. The most important distinction that I can give you on this call is developing your revolution avatar. Firstly, you want to select the niche that you're going to impact. I'm talking about making a difference to a niche. Coming on the scene and becoming a voice that is heard amongst not only the people who consume the information within that niche, but also the other participants and competitors within that space. So firstly, you want to select the niche that you're going to impact, but then it's really about drilling down to who you want to serve and discovering the primal needs of your audience. What are their biggest challenges that need solving? The biggest problem I come across when I speak to entrepreneurs is they have not developed a clear vision of who they're trying to serve. And even if they do know the rough demographics aren't enough anymore. It's about interests, it's about passions, it's about wants, it's about desires. But then it's about going deep into the pain. You see, people are paying for transformation. They're not paying for things that they want. They're paying for a transformational need. So it's really important to identify what are the pains, the deepest pains that your avatar is suffering right now, that your expertise, your passion, your service, your product, your program is going to solve. You see, when someone makes a purchasing decision, it's because they want to go from A to B. And the customer journey might have a number of steps. It could go from A to Z, or A to Z for my American friends. But it's about identifying which parts of the journey you're going to solve. If it's A to B, or is it A to D? Is it A to Z? How much of that problem are you going to solve? But firstly, you just got to get deep into your client avatar's problem. If you can walk a day in the shoes of your avatar, or you can see the world through the eyes of your customer avatar, then the rest of your marketing will become effortless. And I've got a unique process for developing your customer avatar that will really, really transform your business. So many businesses miss this part out, and it's probably the most integral part. And then step 3 is to create your Revolution Manifesto. This is your working document, your one-page rally call that is your mission. It's a statement of intent, and it's a statement that calls upon your ideal tribe and attracts your customer avatar to that revolution. This is your authentic message, your core story. And this is about going deep into your own woe to win story. What's a woe to win story? It's about looking at the pains that you personally faced. Where did you begin? What have you overcome? And telling the story of how your life has changed and now how you are there to help other people. You know, right now I'm working with a top personal trainer from London, and he's been through a unique set of experiences, and that forms a real key part of his core story, which is going to attract his ideal customer because it's going to go hand in hand with the exact stories that his target customers also are facing. The next step is to build an iconic brand. Firstly, it's about choosing your positioning in the marketplace. You can either choose the mass market and operate on a price competitive business model, or you can choose a premium position and you can go for the top of the marketplace. You see, most people do not go for the top of the marketplace out of fear, limiting beliefs that say that they have not got enough experience, or they haven't got enough clients, or they haven't got enough expertise. It's all BS. It's all internal game. And a lot of the work we do in the Unstoppable Entrepreneur Program is about handling your inner game. But I strongly encourage you as the Unstoppable Entrepreneur to go for the premium positioning and develop an iconic brand by identifying your category of one. This is what I call blue ocean. This is from a book called The Blue Ocean Strategy, where you do not compete based on features or benefits. You create an entire new category within your niche so that you become a first mover and you attract a whole new tranche of clients as a result of your unique category and your unique expertise and the way you've uniquely positioned your business. And then finally, it's about selecting your core brand values. Ultimately, people will be attracted to you for your Revolution Manifesto, your core story, and the values of your brand. Think about some of the brands that you respect. You know, for me personally, I've just been to the Apple store to sort out my phone. I freaking love Apple. I love the brand. I love Steve Jobs. I love everything the brand stands for, or at least used to stand for. I can't really gauge where it is right now. But the innovation, the disrupting the marketplace, the certainty, the attention to detail, the simplicity, the experience, all these values that may not be explicit, but they're implicit in the way you experience the brand. So it's about defining your core brand values that will represent what you stand for in the marketplace. And this will accelerate the path to creating your revolution and starting your movement. Number 4 is once you've developed your manifesto and you've got your iconic brand developed, it's about then attracting a raving fan tribe, your raving fan followers of your mission. And this is where you really differentiate yourself as an unstoppable entrepreneur, being a mission-driven entrepreneur. So many businesses out there are cookie cutter, copycat entrepreneurs. The difference here with the unstoppable entrepreneur is selecting a path of mission-driven enterprise and standing for something. And to attract a raving fan tribe, there's a number of steps. But your ultimate value would be your content and sharing your message authentically. Now my voice is getting worse. I'm going to have some more tea. I'm sorry. I do apologize. This is rough, but I said I would complete this episode. It's about sharing your message authentically, whether that's social media, whether it's through webinars, whether it's through live events, whether it's through interviews, whether it's through speaking gigs, whether it's through publishing books, whether it's podcasts like this, whether it's live experiences. You attract your raving fan tribe by creating experiences with your content and the value that you create with your message. And the simplest way to begin to attract people to your cause, your mission, your brand, is to create an unstoppable lead magnet. This is the power of free. There's so many people out there creating inadequate lead magnets. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, a lead magnet is something that you will offer to your prospective client in exchange for their contact details, normally their email address. There's an old phrase in marketing which says the money is in the list. Your objective as an unstoppable entrepreneur is to build your list of active tribe members who are following your message, who follow the same values as you, and they want the same things that you're able to provide. They're coming to you because they can see that you can solve a specific problem that they have, so they can accelerate their own business or their life. The lead magnet is about giving away so much value, creating an amazing experience for your target client in exchange for that contact details, because obviously then you can start to build a relationship. You can actively share your content in a targeted way and get it to a very targeted group of individuals. Your lead magnet is designed to attract your ideal clients by providing exceptional value. The challenge here is that so many people are creating lead magnets that are just throwaway documents. The problem with most lead magnets is they're the equivalent of throwaway leaflets that you receive in the street. How many times have you walked down the street and someone has given you a leaflet, you've barely even looked at it, and you've thrown it away in the bin? So many people are creating lead magnets that are the equivalent of this online leaflet. It's using very shortcut tactics to try and attract leads. Now, of course, you will still attract leads by creating simple lead magnets, and actually the whole thing around the Unstoppable Entrepreneur is about simplicity, but it's about incredible value. It's about incredible experiences. So it's creating a lead magnet that actually has use to your target client. And it's not about you. It's about your target client. It's not about you collecting the email address. It's about you adding value and creating an experience that will drive your target client to follow you at a deeper level. Step number 5 is to create disruption in your niche. And the way to do this is to solve bigger problems, number 1. And number 2 is to anticipate the future and create solutions based upon the anticipated needs of the marketplace, but also to do things a little bit differently. It doesn't mean you have to reinvent the wheel, but it means you package your ideas in a way that stands out, in a way that's unique, and it's in a way that creates maximum impact for your target clients. So the Unstoppable Entrepreneur is about creating a strategic profit path where you look at the end-to-end buyer's journey from where they're starting to where they're finishing and creating solutions for each point of the journey that truly inspire your clients and create transformative results. This is where the power is, and it's looking at how you can do things differently, because there's an old phrase that says, don't try to be better, try to be different, because different is better. So this is all about creating a point of differentiation with your services, about positioning yourself in a different way, making yourself stand out from the competition, doing things very differently. Step 6 is to develop your high-value signature offer. Creating an irresistible signature offer is what sets apart the top entrepreneurs from those who struggle at the bottom. Every top entrepreneur in the expert space or the coaching space or the consultant space or the service business space has a signature program that stands out. For example, Unleash the Power Within. I've just been to that with Tony Robbins. B-School by Marie Forleo. Experts Academy by Brendan Burchard. The list goes on. Podcast Paradise by John Lee Dumas. Every top entrepreneur has a signature program at a high value, which is focused upon value, distinction, and high levels of service. Until you have a high-value signature offer, your business is always going to struggle and you will not be maximizing your income. The Unstoppable Entrepreneur is my high-value signature offer. It's at least the first one on the roadmap. There's more to come. The Unstoppable Entrepreneur program is all about helping you to define your high-value signature offer and take it to the marketplace. This is the most important thing you'll ever do. And the second thing after that is becoming oversubscribed. It's not only having this high-value signature offer, but it's about finding a way to become oversubscribed, selling out that signature offer and creating a waiting list of people who are eager and anticipating the next opening of your offer. So in the Unstoppable Entrepreneur, I share the principles of becoming oversubscribed, the psychology of high-value sales, and we look at different strategies for creating impact, whether it's webinars, video sales pages, strategy calls, and how you can attract partners and JVs and sponsors to help you become oversubscribed. And then the final thing is, once you've got this high-level brand and this fantastic core service, then it's about creating ultimate leverage in your business and cultivating your tribe over a long term by adding more value than anyone else and creating ascension so that you can continually add more value to your clients and move them through the path of your products and services. But then ultimately, it's about creating time leverage. So we look at in week 8, we look at how you can create ultimate leverage in your business, freeing you up from all the mundane activities to let you focus on your zone of genius so that you can create a business that focuses on not only fulfilling your mission, but living your optimal lifestyle. So I hope this 8-step formula has been useful to you and provoked some ideas. I'm really sorry about the voice today. I promised myself I would get an episode out. It's been really challenging. This power tea is hopefully going to work for me, but as you can see, I'm going croakier by the minute, so I'm going to sign out here. But I do appreciate you listening. If you've made it this far, congratulations. You put up with this voice. I really hope I found some value for you. Next week, back to normal. Monday's episode is going to be live, and Thursday we'll have a new interview. Jonathan Mead is here next week, as promised, and I've got some exciting interviews coming down the track. The most important thing for you to do right now is, if you've listened to tonight's episode and you found value, I would love for you to come and book a conversation with me. Over the course of April and May, I'm going to be hosting 100 coaching calls, complimentary coaching strategy calls. So come along and be one of the first to book one of those strategy sessions. You can book today by going to danjgregory.com/apply and book your strategy session with me. We'll spend 45 minutes to an hour covering all of these topics I've discussed with you today and thrash out your ultimate profit path. That's all I can manage today. Thank you for listening. Remember to go out there, unleash your greatness, build your empire, and live life by design. You are unstoppable. Thanks for listening. I appreciate you. Bye-bye.